this is Esther.
Alfred here.
Of You, Me, and Sicily. And on this episode, we're going to go to the province of Palermo and Isola delle Femmine, ancestral home of so many who emigrated all over the world, but specifically to California.
I gotta tip my hat to you folks from Martinez, from Monterey, and from Pittsburg, California, because of the love that you show to this town. It's unbelievable.
Enjoy this episode.
Peace.
Isola delle Femmine is a charming seaside town located on the north shore of Sicily in the province of Palermo. It is here we meet these lovely ladies who spend the day taking us around.
Ciao, da Isola delle Femmine. Ciao.
Agata Sandroni is the president of the Cultural Association BC Sicilia, and her friends Maria Rossolongo and Antonella Uva also join us. We take a boat ride to the natural reserve, visit the baseball icon Joe DiMaggio Museum, and finish up with tasting some local goodies. Buongiorno. Due mostly to economic conditions in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, large numbers of Sicilians emigrated to the United States and especially California. Many from Isola found new homes in Pittsburg, Martinez, and later Monterey, California. We start out the morning at the bustling outdoor fish market, where there was no shortage of sights and sounds to enjoy.
Un calamaro abbiamo, le batterie ci ha messo, buracelli sono.
In the old days, much of the village life was centered around fishing. Tuna fish was the prize catch, and many of these buildings were used to process and catch the fish. The structures were called tonnara, a name derived from the Italian word tonno, for tuna. Some traces of these processing facilities remain on the mainland of Isola delle Femmine. Next, the DiMaggio Museum. The parents of famed baseball players Vince, Joe, and Dom DiMaggio were born and raised in Isola.
Questa è la visita di Joe DiMaggio a Isola delle Femmine nel 1955, subito dopo che lui ha divorziato con Marilyn Monroe. Venne qui in Sicilia per
Joe first visited Isola in 1955 after he divorced Marilyn Monroe to find his relatives. On April 25, 1993, he received an honorary citizenship from the town. However, he could not visit the island because he became ill in Rome and was hospitalized. So a representative from the town flew to Rome to present his award. Now off to a short boat ride with our guide Vincenzo Di Dio to the small island off the main coast, a natural reserve.
Welcome on Isola delle Femmine Nature Reserve.
This natural reserve has over 200 plant species. It is also used by numerous species of migratory birds that stop here on their flight between Africa and northern Europe.
Questo è il lentisco, a wild relative of pistacchio.
Wow!
Ma questo non si mangia.
There's nature, history, and archaeology on this small island. There are many theories as to the origin of the name of the town Isola delle Femmine, mainly having to do with this natural reserve. One such legend concerns a letter that Pliny the Younger, born 61 or 62 AD, a Roman lawyer, described a prison for women. However, there are no remains of prisons. But there are remains of cisterns dating to the Carthaginian or Punic period, 100 to 200 years before Pliny's letter-writing era. The cisterns were used to ferment mixtures of fish scraps, spices, and oils into a sauce called garum, a very valued food addition in the Roman era. There's also this building, which was used as a watchtower that was part of the defensive system of the Kingdom of Sicily. The towers were built to prevent attacks by pirates. They were placed in large numbers at a short distance from each other so that they could communicate with each other with visual signals. And of course, what tour of a town is not complete without tasting some local goodies? We start out at a Panella shop for some street food. Panella is a typical street food in the Palermo area made with chickpeas and deep fried. Plus, they serve some croquet, which is made of potatoes.
Light, very nice.
Well, these are typical snacks that are eaten here in the Palermo area.
Pretty good.
And now for the fabled cannolo.
And when I take a bite of this ricotta, and it looks like it's carob or chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, candy, the candy oranges. You know who I'm going to think of? I'm going to think of Joe DiMaggio and the DiMaggio family, who emigrated to the United States of America, Martinez, California. This is for all the people in Martinez. Look at that. And I'm going to eat it. Wow.
Cartocino. Cartocino.
Inside the shop, there are plenty of more local goodies.
Genovese con la ricotta. Poi abbiamo la iris fritta. Iris fritta. Cartocino palermitano. Special one. Poi abbiamo arancina.
Ah, noi abbiamo arancino in Catania.
Arancina carne.
Well, it's no surprise, Alfred. We found another Sicilian treasure.
It was unbelievable. I dreamt about that cannolo for 3 days. It was just unbelievable. You know, it was like the one that I ate in Piana de Albanese, which is reputed to be the best one in Sicily. This one is neck and neck.
We did an entire episode on that. We'll leave you a link below, and make sure you comment. Did you enjoy this episode? Where are you from? Where are your ancestors from? And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube.
And Facebook. But on YouTube, make sure you leave a comment. We love comments.
We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.